Hey guys, sorry here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Arnhem Checkpoint, playing a few days spawning in the north. We have Paul as the OKW and his loadout is Breakthrough, Special Operations and Scavenge. In the south we have Relic, Facilitate, We Get Cancer as the US Forces, and his loadout is Heavy Cavalry, Mechanized and Armor Company. This is a Korean player. I'm not sure exactly who it is. Currently rank 1 as US Forces. I looked at his previous aliases and he's currently called, he's changed his name again to Tiramisu. Oh, that's a bad engagement. Loses. Battle for the church, often very important on this map. And Yaku, very strong on this map. So Paul has built one of those as a second unit. Wants to try and use these two to control the garrisons in the centre. Maybe use his Kubel to cap on the flanks before bringing in to try and do some manpower damage. Double Kubels are long popular on this map. Started by Space Hamster back in the ESL days, the early couple of weeks of ESL. So I mean, Paul is well known going for multiple Kubels, and if you were going to do it, this would want to be one of the maps that would be very effective, very punishing cutoffs. I suppose Paul has got the worst of the two. Northern cutoff is definitely worse than the southern one. This one, there's quite a lot of cover around here that you can use. Whereas up here, I mean, there's nothing. On your side of the map, the nearest cover is over here. Whereas over here, the nearest cover is all the way around here. That's why the north spawn on this map is quite a lot worse. On top of this, you have to cross this road to get to your cutoff as well. Whereas on this side, to get your cutoff, you have to cross the road. You just run up here. So your opponent kind of has to head you off as you run in on this way, but then you open up more approaches coming down from here. So just overall, obviously, the northern cutoff is a lot worse, and we don't see that many games on this map because it's quite imbalanced, north and south. I remember when this map first came out, with the Brits release, and some people were like, oh man, it might be the best map in the map pool. I was like, are you serious? No way. Yeah, Relic, Facilitate, We Get Cancer has got off to an alright start, considering he lost that engagement so badly at the very beginning. He's got control of his own fuel, his own VP. Doesn't have the munitions right now, but he's gone for a mortar team, which is going to get flanked by the Kubel. This rifleman... No, Kubel's actually not going to bother. He's going straight for the cutoff. This is where, maybe Facilitate We Get Cancer might consider calling in a WC-51. Actually, no, he's made one too many units to do that. Very unusual that you'd see player use mechanized and not calling the WC-51 on a map where the Kubel is so strong. See, he's going for an early ambush. He's got a lot of low health squads. He needs to heal them up. This is one of the maps. The WC-51 will be best on this in Angerville. But yeah, he may want too many units. Probably should have made it. Maybe he could have gone 2 rifles into WC-51. Oh no. Oh no. This was the replay of the week or whatever on COH2.org, so I don't check the chat log, unfortunately. But yeah, he could veto this map. I think I've got this vetoed as US Forces. Just because obviously US Forces don't have access to a flamethrower without a commander selection. And the mortar is just it's not strong enough against garrisons, in my opinion. Just overall, yes, since the nerf, I mean, it was obviously overperforming, but since the nerf, I think it's been rather lackluster as a unit. We saw Loveness use it with great success, just like spamming the smoke barrage. But that's not what you need it for on this map. You don't really, well, unless your opponent's spamming machine guns, you don't really need it for the smoke on this map. You need it for the, you know, anti-heavy cavalry, anti-garrison firepower. Sentry grenade goes off, going to flush that squad out of the building. Good thing though is, you know, his squads are coming out on quite high health, but he's actually running very suicidally straight onto the negative cover. Oh, that was just horrible from Relic. Facilitate we get cancer. If he had just left both his riflemen behind this heavy cover here, let his mortar do some work. At the very least, he wouldn't have lost that engagement so badly right there. He just lost it so badly. Maybe he would have, you know, with a couple of lucky mortar shots, maybe he could have won that. But yeah, now he's lost control of both his cutoffs. He's about to lose this building as well. Luckily, he has got his captain finally. Doesn't have a bazooka upgrade on it though. He's about to be staring down looks. Bad idea. Should have got the bazooka as he was running out of his base. I mean, at the very least, to the Kubel. But it's going to be even more valuable against the looks. Finally managed to push back onto this cutoff. He's going to continue into the center. He's building an anti-tank gun. That's actually a pretty good idea. He's probably, you know, being #1 ranked, being from Korea, you know, the time zone probably matches up quite well. So he's probably played against PauL quite often, who's West Coast US. So he probably knows PauL's going to go for this strategy. So he's made his anti-tank gun straight away. And we've actually got some Jaeger lights being called in here by PauL. Looks like maybe the building he tried to call them in on was actually occupied, so they come in from the from off map. Looks like Lux is wanting to deal some damage to the mortar team. We've got the anti-tank gun in a good position. Gets one shot off. Lux going to back away. He's going back right into these riflemen. They're going to get the anti-tank grenade off, and that's going to be the end of the Lux. With that kill, Relic facilitate, we get cancer right back in this game. PauL's going to immediately repurchase that. But yeah, once he ran into the anti-tank gun, I mean, that was really well positioned anti-tank gun, but he kind of reacted poorly. I mean, should have known that he's running past that rifle squad, so there's no way he's going to get away. Maybe should have come around this way. Then ran up around this flank here. You know, he had a squad up here. If you just like continue driving around here, would have relied on anti-tank gun getting 3 shots off there, which it probably wouldn't have done in time. So I think the Lux would have managed to escape there, but it's all right. But that does, you know, facilitate we get cancers. Oh, he spent his fuel, which means he's going for the lieutenant. Well, that's going to make life very hard for so we get cancer against the second Lux. Jaeger Light's going to try to go for some snipes here, or not. Tank gun moving up. Looks once again going to be in the firing line. Gets 1 shot off, but now in danger of it getting flanked and killed. But he's playing very very cautiously with it here. Could have just like sat on top of it and decrewed it, but he's gonna retreat away with it.
Points are down to 300.
Dipsy's worried about this being upgraded with the bazooka, but it hasn't happened yet. Gets another shot off there.
Stick with me and you might just make it. We're getting plastered over here.
See a bit of a miss micro with his looks here. Probably, I mean, if he'd stuck around, stayed right on top of the anti-tank gun so it couldn't get another shot off, could have decrewed it there and probably honestly won the game right there. Especially because Relic facilitated where you got Cancer committed to going for the Lieutenant. Maybe if he'd cancelled and gone for the Stewart, things might have been a bit different, but if he'd lost his anti-tank gun on top of going for the Lieutenant, so he didn't have enough manpower for the Stewart and fuel for the Stewart, it could have been the end of the game right there. But Relic's going to stick it in there. He's got 3 VPs. Well, PauL's got 3 VPs currently, so he's already drained to 240. There were only 11 minutes into this game. He's going for the 50 cal. Good choice on this map.
Heavy machine gun team ready
Can
for
pop it in a building, and when it's inside a building can actually fight the looks quite effectively when it's got the armor piercing rounds activated. Takes 1 shot from the anti-tank gun, takes 2. Now reacts. Could take a 3rd. What is he doing with these? His light vehicle micros has been so awful. Doesn't have any STGs upgraded on his Volkswagen either, which is a bit of a surprise. I thought he would have upgraded probably 2 of them by now with them. Here comes the 50 cal. He has to retreat. Man, that was really bad. Like, he should have started backpedaling as soon as his looks took that first shot. He started backpedaling after it took the oh, whoa! Nasty infiltration grenades there. Wipes, and he could lose another squad right here. Stem Pioneers need to. No, they've not chasing the right way. He could have got some nasty bursts off as they crossed the road there. So he just continued on his path towards the heavy cover. But yeah, those infiltration grenades into the retreat pass, nice move by PauL. PauL does have the forward retreat point activated now though. So despite army sizes looking, slightly more towards facilitate we get Cancer his favour, it's not actually entirely true because PauL's invested quite a lot into their forward retreat point, which is going to pay dividends over the course of the match. With Relic, I mean, looks like he's going to skip past ticking to Major, so he's not going to have access to a forward retreat point himself, and he's going to go straight for the Persian column, which is where you often see where players go for a lieutenant and captain. Did the captain go down to the booby trap? I think it did, right? The booby trap's gone. Captain's gone. Don't see any models down here, and I wasn't paying attention. But yeah. Okay, well.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Cal doing some really good work here, helping protect against PauL's constant pushes into enemy territory. It's got a pretty fast setup time, especially for how wide its arc of fire is.
Rifle squad ready for action.
I think I might actually set up faster than the maximum, right?
Grout infantry! Move complete! Target secured!
And yeah, it still has sprint. Yeah. Just saying.
We're losing a capture point. We just got ourselves a field protection. Found us out of here. Our supply line just got cut off. Our supply line just got cut off.
Yeah, very bad timing on the pack up time there. But he actually gets a wipe. Late retreat by PauL. Trying to go for this flank on the machine gun. Doesn't have the STG upgrades. I think that's really causing him headaches here. Would have decrewed that a lot faster if he did. And gets the decrew, but that doesn't really matter. Clears out the Vet 1. Oh, now he's got a retreat? No, he's alright. But yeah, if he had the STG upgrade on his Fox Grenadiers, perhaps he would have decrewed machine gun there a lot earlier, then could have turned his focus to those squads more effectively. Because in most of the ranges that these engagements are happening, riflemen do have the advantage. So you're being quite a lot of firing on the move, like close to medium range engagements, and that's where the riflemen are stronger than the Fox Grenadiers, who are generally better in those longer range pine heavy cover type engagements. STGs put the advantage to the hands of Fox Grenadiers at basically every range and every situation, but then obviously bars turn that around again. We do see a bar from Relic facilitate we get cancer. He's got 2 of them now, so PauL's really going to start to struggle. I mean, he doesn't have many squads. He's ticked to tier 4. He's got that on top of his car. He's going for an ISG. But yeah, I mean, we're going to see, what, 3 squads of riflemen and 1 lieutenant with quite a few bars against no STGs upgraded on these, on any of his squads. I think PauL's going to start to struggle here. And we're going to see another rifle squad coming in from Relic. He knows that, well, hell, I'm still, 4 or 5 minutes away from my Pershing. I can afford to squeeze in 1 more squad here, especially if I don't bleed a tremendous amount of manpower in those next 5 minutes. And having extra squad's going to lead to a bit more map presence, so maybe it will help me get to the Pershing even faster. Also help for these VP wars. Oh man, I didn't realize that they will cover the center. Interesting positioning, so it's going to cover both the cutoff and the center at a pretty good angle. It's going to be quite hard to push it as well behind their building. I think PauL's going to go straight for the King Tiger, right? Booby trap almost wipes that rifle squad. Oh, and he gets sniped by the Jaeger Lights. It's been a while since we've seen Jaeger Lights, so it probably pays to explain what they do. I imagine there are quite a few new players who don't really understand what Jaeger Lights do. So they have a G43. Works dissimilar to other G43, so if you upgrade your Grenadiers from Austria with G43s, they don't work the same as the Jaeger Light G43. But if an infantry model goes below 75% health, so infantry has 80 health, so if they go to below 60, the Jaeger Light G43 does a critical which will kill that model.
Rifle squad ready for action.
So a lot of rifles do maybe 10 to 16 damage. So being able to do 60 damage in one shot or thereabouts is obviously very powerful, and that's why Jaeger lights are quite strong.
Our supply line is cut. Germans are making a push.
Now it doesn't happen like as soon as a model drops to 75% health. Depends on their like cooldown and whatever as well, but that's what we got to see happen right there.
Commanders, be advised. Ability now ready.
Oh, this could be a wipe. No, gets a favourable retreat path through the centre. I thought if he was going to run down this way, would have got the job done. He's actually bringing his anti-tank gun into the centre. Is he going to try push the flak base? He needs support. He needs the support of his 50 cal if he wants to try and attempt that. And he could attempt it. Does have the veterancy on it. Gives it access to the take aim. Extra line of sight can really help trying to push OKW flak HQ. Make sure you can actually target it with your sight instead of using a tack round with the fog of war. PauL going very aggressive onto the cutoffs here. Continuously trying to deny that Pershing, but Relic facilitate where you can. Is getting quite close to it. And perhaps PauL should have been focusing slightly more on the VPs. Because from what it looks like PauL's going to get his King Tiger at a pretty similar timing to the Pershing. And this just shows how strong it is to be able to skip tech and go for call-ins. PauL's had to invest into all three stages of tech, whereas Relic facilitate where you can is going to be able to skip about 110 fuel worth of tech and still get his heavy tank at the same time as the King Tiger. But in a straight head-to-head fight, obviously Pershing's going to struggle. He's the King Tiger, and in fact Relic facilitate where you can is probably going to struggle full stop against the King Tiger. US Forces does. King Tiger is so strong. His infantry, wipes anti-tank guns so easily, and he doesn't have enough munitions for bazookas. Obviously, can't get a Jackson. Jackson's not very good. It's King Tiger at the moment because it dies 2 shots and only barely outranges it, which is obviously getting changed with the Jackson health buff and the full balance patch, but it hasn't happened quite yet.
Our supply line just got cut off. The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Here comes the big boy. Do you know what I think? I've actually been thinking. Notice how the King Tiger is not making any noise right now. I think that if you set your rally point, I think your tank is silent until it gets to wherever you set your rally point.
We got a new unit ready and on the field.
It's just a theory I have right now. I haven't fully tested it. But I mean, could you imagine that? Like in a Sturm Tiger, send your Sturm Tiger out silently for its first shot. Obviously will be very powerful. Now it's making noise, probably given it an order. So this is just something I've been thinking about. Pershing trying to clear out these double ISGs camped in the centre. Doesn't quite get the job done. Anti-tank gun's actually taking a lot of damage. He needs that full health, otherwise King Tiger's just gonna one-shot it. Ooh, which almost wipes the squad in one shot. Oh no. Activates the armor-piercing rounds to try and help protect against the King Tiger. Well, I think, you know, 54 VPs left. I think Paul just needs to focus on capping, like keeping control of the center and probably capping this one over here. I mean, obviously his infantry forces are rather lower. He's more invested into team weapons, so it makes things harder for him to cap. But I think that should probably be where his focus lies. He's got, you know, the forward retreat point, so it's not too far to go to get to the center. Should be able to control the center quite effectively. I'm still very surprised he didn't upgrade any of his fortune eaters with these TGs. I can understand maybe you wanted to leave one squad without these TGs so you could pick up drop bars or bazookas, but I feel like this has caused him a lot of headaches throughout this match. Got a Raketen now here in support of Paul's King Tiger. Likewise, King Tiger's taking Sabot rounds from the anti-tank gun. He keeps missing that slight elevation change of the road. It's causing a lot of headaches for the King Tiger. Oh, but he's not capping this VP. Now the Pershing's over here to stop it as well. Has he got a bazooka on that squad? He's got one bazooka on that squad. So that engagement overall went very poorly for Paul. I think about 3 shots kind of connected or were impeded by the road. So that's, I mean, usually the King Tiger would do very well there, but yeah, I mean, he missed a couple shots on the anti-tank gun because of the road. So it's put him out of commission for quite a while. Oh man, that was a nasty barrage of infiltration grenades. Now, Relic facilitate we get cancer. It could tick to major right now, but in these situations you generally want to wait until you're close to like the amount of fuel that you can get major and a tank. Otherwise, it's best to just wait. So maybe if he loses Pershing, you can call in another Pershing. Pershing actually getting very lucky, bouncing quite a few of these King Tiger shells. King Tiger once again just having so many issues firing over that road. And the Pershing's getting really good luck penetrating the King Tiger over and over again. His own Raketen is causing him some pathing headaches here. It's now facing the wrong direction. Pershing coming around the other side. No squad nearby for a snare. Pershing gets to Vet 2. Gains its speed bonus. Oh no, turret rotation. Okay, so Vet, is there more stuff on another line? I don't know. Anyway, it looks like Vet 3 is with Pershing gains its 50% reload speed bonus. Most other tanks get, you know, about 30%. Maybe more, like in total, if it's like Vet 2 and Vet 3. Or maybe on some of the OKW tanks, you know, Vet 2, Vet 4 kind of thing, but 50% is way above the average. In fact, I don't even know of any other tank that gets it even with 2 stages of veterancy.
Anti-tank gun, ready for action.
It used to be the SU-85.
Capture point is under attack.
We'll get it at Vet 2, Vet 3, but they changed Vet 2 to be bonus penetration instead. Which which would make it better against heavy tanks and worse against medium tanks.
We're losing a capture point. Infantry, get him with the MG.
Those passive crew grenades. Oh! Gets two shot there. That's the power of the Pershing. Very mobile and very good AoE. Good firing on the move accuracy as well. Now he's going for the jugular. He's going for the forward retreat point. Jaeger Lights, no Faust. Needs to try retreat. Here comes a Panzer IV. Wow, I didn't expect to see a Panzer IV. Panzer IV is fodder for the Pershing. Now it's charging straight on into the second anti-tank gun by Relic. Facilitate we get cancer. He's calling in 105 artillery on it, but I think he's going to lose his Panzer IV regardless. There it goes. .105. Looks like it's going to clear out that anti-tank gun.
We lost an anti-tank gun.
This one, yeah, both anti-tank guns are down. Pershing's actually on half health. Hasn't quite killed this one though. I imagine he wants to. Here comes the Pershing. He's got to be careful against the King Tiger. Okay, there he goes. He sticks around and gets the kill. Kitten is here. Sets up, but the Pershing's going to go right past it? No. Doesn't want to risk losing his Raketen there. But, I mean, he's over here with this squad instead of capping. Okay, finally he starts to cap. 54 VPs left still, though. PauL has neutralized the VP several times, but hasn't got any drain going for a long time. And his infantry forces, I mean, look, he's got like 2 squads basically. And his stern pioneers are constantly having to repair his King Tiger, so that don't really count. Nice use of smoke. Is that from his mortar? Yeah. Covering his capping in the center. Nice play actually there by Relic. Facilitate we get cancer. I think the lieutenant's probably still going to win this one, right? Oh, he's got double bars as well. In fact, he's going to get the wipe! Oh my god. Now maybe if that squad had STGs, he might have bled 1 extra model on the approach. Might have been able to win that, but oh my god. So once again, PauL has just about nothing, and he's running straight into 2 anti-tank guns here. Pops us bow rounds on one of them. Could lose his obers here. Could still lose his obers. No. These ones don't quite get the job done. Is he trying to kill this building with his bazookas? That's weird. Pershing now dishing it out to the flak base. Anti-tank has been brought up as well. They're doing huge damage here. He's going to lose his tier 4. Just a few sloppy retreats by PauL, causing him to lose a couple squads here, get a few easy wipes. Of course, the Pershing dishing it out, 25 kills. He's been getting a lot of squad wipes. But yeah, that Panzer IV was also free. I mean, it was a terrible decision in the first place, but he just, like, he just drove it suicidally into the middle. Can PauL get the revenge wipe here? Maybe take down one of these rifle squads, one of these one-man rifle squads? No. And just like that, look at this, a complete map turnaround. PauL is on his heels. Facilitate we get cancer has a huge lead. Paul still has 305 VPs to work with, but I mean, they're going to tick off fast with
German forces tracking on 300 points. A capture
with
point is being overrun.
3 of them. Pershing hits V3. Uh-oh. Look how fast it shoots now. 50% reload speed. King Tiger's duking it out here. Got to worry about those double anti-tank guns though, and he knows that they're there. I think they were shooting at the unit inside the garrison. Rakitten gets one shot off there. Pershing escapes.
Battalion just released a major for action.
Could he get this wipe maybe with his stern pioneers? No. Once again, an incredibly lucky escape by Relic facilitate we get cancer.
We're losing a capture point.
Yeah, nice hit there by the KT. He's gone for a squad of Jaegers. Maybe that was over here. Maybe they had to retreat. Kind of surprised he's not going for Volksgrenadiers. I mean, having 5-man squads helpful against the good AoE of the Pershing. And access to the Faust also very important against the Pershing because it's so damn fast. If you can't snare it, he stands a little chance of killing it unless he gets a really nice Rakitten ambush. But yeah, Paul's really in a tough spot. I mean, his only option for tanks now is the Flak Panzer, unless he wants to rebuild his tier 4. Could
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture
go for the Walking Stuka, of course, but I mean, that's too risky against the Pershing. Pershing could probably just chase it down, kill it. Quite hard to defend on this map. There's not, there's quite a lot of roads that Pershing could speed down and flank. Okay, we've got some artillery coming in here. Major artillery onto Paul's forward retreat point. 2 rifle squads pushing up here, and the Pershing. Anti-tank guns coming up as well. King Tiger's in a lot of trouble. Rear armor exposed. Kitten gets a good shot off in response, but main gun destroy crit on the King Tiger. Pershing's backing away. He's on low, but Kitten's also super low. Oh, and he gets decrewed by a lucky mortar shell there. Late on the retreat. Here comes the Flak Panzer. He's going for this flank. Got a machine gun covering it. It looks like, yeah, he retreats that straight away. Oh, and he gets the major. No more major artillery. Seems like Paul sends his squads into this building to cap the VP quite often. And he is draining out very quickly. The triple cap's been going for a very long time now. Ober's our squad that are pretty good in one window building, though most of their damage is on the LMG. Flak Panzer chasing away those squads there. But yeah, the Panzer IV is just so bad against the Pershing. Pershing just has too much frontal armor for the Panzer IV to penetrate. Even the bonus armor the Panzer IV isn't strong enough against the Pershing's main gun. And it's so mobile, you can't really flank it with the Panzer IV, unlike most other heavy tanks. So overall, it's just a really bad choice, and probably one of the reasons why Paul is so far behind now, losing that Panzer IV. But he's got the Flak Panzer. Let's see what he can make happen with it. He's Got the 105 artillery coming on the anti-tank guns. Needs to push up with his Raketen at the same time. King Tiger coming in from the side. Might be able to clear one of these out. No, he's going straight for the Pershing, it looks like. It's a good hit on it. But now he's in range of some anti-tank grenades. He's taking a lot of damage. Raketen has pushed up. Pershing, one more shot and it will go down. And it goes down. But now these two M1s trying to chase down the King Tiger. Stern Pioneer's coming in here, but I don't think he's got the anti-infantry capabilities to stop this push. So many bar riflemen. He's trying to hide behind the building, trying to avoid these shots. Stern Pioneer's VF5 doing quite a lot of damage, and King Tiger now joining the fight. The help from the Obers from the garrison. King Tiger could still survive. These M1s can't find an avenue. Flak Panzer now should be mobilized. He's all but forgotten about it. Here comes some bazookas. King Tiger very slow with the damaged engine. He sets up, bounces, another anti-tank gun grenade goes in. Bazookas bouncing again though. Got two squads going to try force away these. Comes down to the King Tiger's frontal armor. No, it goes down. Loses his rear echelon bazooka squad. Loses his anti-tank gun. Doesn't have enough manpower to go for another Pershing again. PauL has the Flak Panzer. He's got the central VP. He's going for the right hand VP with these Jaegers. Is this going to be the game? Oh my god. He's going for another Flak Panzer. He's got two of them now. And he doesn't even care. He doesn't even care if he loses his Flak Panzer right here. He's got this VP, he's got this one. He's just trying to stall here. I think he's gonna win right here. On the back of and that's what I was talking about. US forces does have a lot of trouble against the King Tiger. And it finally came good at the end there. The King Tiger's frontal armor showing its stuff, being able to hide behind the building. Avoided the line of fire of those anti-tank guns for such a long time. Perhaps if he had mobilized that rifle squad that was over here, brought it down this way. I don't think he's got grenades on his riflemen. Yeah. Maybe if he had grenades to help clear out this garrison, could have won that fight for the center with all the infantry that was there. Maybe he should have sent one anti-tank gun around this side, one anti-tank gun around this side, but I can't understand. And an engagement like that is very hectic. And by sending one anti-tank gun one way and one the other way, there's a very good chance King Tiger just one-shots the anti-tank gun anyway. So there's a high chance that wouldn't even work. So it's a very tough position he found himself in there. And he just bled so much manpower, but I don't know. Relic facilitate where you get cancer. He's capping. He's capping the center. He's got his anti-tank gun in there and the machine gun. I don't think he knows where the machine gun is yet. Flak Panzer's coming over to this flank. He's probably going to be able to take care of these riflemen with it. Oh, but PauL himself's down to an incredibly low amount of VPs. Okay, here comes the Flak Panzer. What can he do with it? Those rear echelons with the bazookas are dead. So if he can take down this anti-tank gun, he's actually in a fine position here. Takes engine damage. He's just going to focus straight on the machine gun, allowing his squad onto the VP straight away, and then switch targets to the anti-tank gun. I think he probably should have just left his machine gun there. If it died, it died. You know, we're at that stage of the game where you just got to go for the VPs. And this allowed PauL to get the neutralized with only 6 VPs left.
We're losing a capture point.
Big charge of rifles through center. Flak Panzer doesn't quite make it around the corner. Rifleman. Oh, they don't get there in time to stop the cap by a millisecond.
We just lost a unit.
It's going to come down to these obers. They need to get in the middle. No, he's got a fresh squad of Jaeger Lights here with 2 bars now. Where are these obers? He needs those obers in the center. Here they come now, but they don't stop the neutralize. Oh, the ISG shell wipes the squad. Here comes a 50 cal though. Frangible goes in.
A capture point is being overrun.
So the cap is on. He's sending a squad as fast as he can over to the right flank. There's nothing over there to stop the cap. He's actually going to run an anti-tank gunner here to try and stop the cap. Can he do it? Oh, he does it. He stalls it. And PauL's going to cap the right hand. I think he's got this one. No, here comes a fresh Pershing. He's not going to stop the neutralize. But this gets annihilated in the center by the machine gun. But one VP is in PauL's control right now. Obers are going to control the center. 10 VPs. Obers going to try to go for the cap. This anti-tank gun tried to go over here, but there's an anti-tank gun over here stopping the cap itself. Pershing needs to switch targets to the obers. Flak Panzer does not matter at this stage. Let's take it off prioritized vehicles as well. But PauL manages to get the cap there in the center. He's got another squad. Oh, but it doesn't even matter. That's it. That's the game. Oh man, what a crazy match that was. Especially at the end there. Super thrilling, and I mean, from how big PauL's lead was at the start there, you know, he played it really well, going for winning that engagement early. Lots of pressure, but you know, he lost those 2 luxes, which kind of, you know, allowed Relic facilitate where he get cancer to get himself back in this game. Then that Panzer IV was also bad. He just threw that Panzer IV away, and that allowed Relic facilitate where he get cancer to get right back in this game. Brought it almost to level pegging, and then at the end, just a desperate VP war. I mean, maybe Relic facilitate where he got cancer shouldn't have lost his major over here. Used that forward retreat point. Maybe that would have helped out in that late game VP war. I don't know. Overall, very thrilling game, and glad I cast it. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.